Yo, welcome to the Railcast. It's your host, DJ Real Life. And here with TJ and Tall. What's going on, fellas?
What's going on? How y'all doing?
It's been a while, man. Damn near a month. How y'all doing, man? How y'all week?
Good, man. We blessed, man.
What about you, TJ? What you doing?
I'm blessed.
Taking a selfie? You taking a selfie?
I'm trying to make sure I'm right, sir.
Man, ain't nobody can see you, I don't think. You on live? You going live?
In a few minutes.
Okay.
You got a new Galaxy watch on.
Yeah. Oh, shoot. I
You
see.
with the battery on 20% right now.
You got the Dick Tracy watch, you know what I'm saying?
I'm talking about Dick Tracy watch. You had one of them Dick Tracy watches when you killed him?
Nah, man, I wanted one, but you got one now.
Yeah,
So.
shit was
You
that.
have any apps on there?
On the thing?
Yeah.
Nah, Trump man gave me this.
Oh,
Okay,
man.
okay. Well, I know what time it is.
That means that's hot, man.
Yeah, it's hot, man.
Blew up on me.
It fell off a truck. But, yo, we've been going for a minute that we ain't even, I mentioned it in the last podcast. I think I did. Man, it's been a year, man. March, you know what I'm saying, made it a year that we've been doing a podcast, man. So we made it to, you know what I'm saying? If I had a applause button, I'll hit the button right now, but we made it to a year. And also, it's April and it's still Autism Awareness Month, so I want you guys, if you haven't, check out the last podcast about Autism Awareness Day / month. You can check that out. Still celebrating that for the entire month. All right. And also, how y'all guys week, man? How y'all been? I ain't seen y'all in a while.
It's going good so far, man. I can't complain, man.
Okay. TJ?
We going pretty good, you know, blessed, you know, thank God another day on the surface. You know,
We
ready for this podcast to jump off.
Yeah, man, because it's a lot to talk about, man. We've been going for a minute. I know one thing off rip, we are not talking about R. Kelly, and we're not talking about Jesse Smollett. I'm tired of both of them.
We're not going to talk about that.
Tired of them, man. So what we're going to get into first is talk about the brother Nipsey. You know, Nipsey Hussle. Rest in peace to Nipsey Hussle. Do you know who Nipsey Hussle is, Todd?
Yeah, I know now.
You do?
Yeah.
You know about him before?
I ain't know about before, but I know now who he is.
What song did he sing?
I don't know, dude. You don't listen to rap like that.
You don't know any of the songs?
Nope.
Not one?
Not one.
Wow.
But yeah, yesterday it was his service. Yesterday at Staples Center. Did you guys did you catch it?
Yeah,
You
I
did?
saw some of it.
Okay. So are you familiar with Nipsey?
Yeah.
You are?
Nipsey fan.
You are?
Yeah.
Okay. I was you're not a Nipsey fan.
No.
Oh, okay. You serious?
Yeah.
Name a song.
Victory Lap.
That's the last album, the newest album.
You got Slauson.
Okay. That's where he from. But
No, you got an album called Slauson.
yeah, I know. But I got familiar with him maybe 10 years ago when he first came out. You know what I'm saying? He flipped the Crisscross record.
Yeah.
And I ain't gonna front like I'm the biggest fan. I like his interviews more than I heard his music. I didn't hear much of his music at the
One
time.
of his best albums to me before this one went mainstream is the one called
Crenshaw, yeah.
The real one.
Yeah, that's the one that he was selling for $100, and your former favorite rapper, Jay-Z, bought 1,000 of them.
Okay.
And that's kind of one of the things that got him, started and got respect from Jay.
Yeah.
That he admired his hustle, that he was, selling his CD for $100, and Jay bought 1,000 of them. So I caught one of him 10 years ago when I seen him, tall, lanky guy, a Crip. First person I thought of was, of course, Snoop.
Yeah.
But I never really caught his music, but his interviews.
Yeah.
He just big. He was level-headed business guy, and I admired that about him. Kind of mad that I didn't get to catch his music early on, but been listening to Victory Lap for 2 weeks, and it's on point. You know what I'm saying?
All this music really on point.
Yeah.
He just got a different rap style. And if you're not really from California, you won't understand the lingo that they talking about, because they have their own rap style and their own certain words they use that from the West Coast.
I don't even think it's much of a difference. Like, as far as the lingo, it's no different from Snoop and the Dog Pound.
Well, half of the time we don't understand what Snoop talking about.
I did. I understood it.
Yeah, but I didn't. So I'm speaking on.
But it for me, it wasn't that hard to comprehend. It reminded me of Meek Mill. Meek from Philly, but he wasn't lyrical. When you hear his lyrics, he motivates. He try to motivate and inspire the hood.
So
that's what I kind of got from Nipsey from listening to Victory Lap.
Yeah, Well, the difference is with Nipsey. Nipsey put himself in a place where he can have ownership of his music, and that's what he was trying to get all the big time rappers and big time musicians to start doing.
Right.
Own your own music. It's your music. Why don't you own it?
Right. For people who don't know, Nipsey owns all his masters.
Yes.
You know, that's a huge thing. The rappers nowadays
Don't own their masters. They sell themselves for money.
They don't, but they're catching on because the artists in the past they got jerked, and you know now people like Nipsey, Meek, a lot of these up and coming rappers, they starting to catch on. They're more business minded than the ones.
Like you said,
back then.
rappers. Most of these cats now are not rappers. They consider themselves rappers, but are they longevity rappers? Are they gonna last longer than 4 or 5 years?
Yeah, but that's true.
You know, these is rappers just here for the time being. You know, it's hot now because I don't even consider it rap. I just consider it foolishness music.
Right. You know, that's a different topic.
They got a beat, but no real lyrics behind it.
Right. But what I liked, about Nip was, you know, like I said, his music was inspirational for the hood, and he gave back. Like in the interviews that I watched, even though he was a game banger or whatever, he was well spoken. He was, business oriented, and he always was like trying to motivate the hood.
He had a pass to go anywhere. Whether you was a blood or not, he had a pass to talk to you, pass to do anything he really wanted to do as far as positivity.
Right.
You know, he got the negativity out of the system really from what I see. You know, he was trying to build up the community, open up different businesses, and employ the people that's in the community.
Right, he did it. He actually did.
Yeah.
Employ different people and build up the community where he came from, Crenshaw, Slauson. Yeah. He was friends with, other rivals, like YG. If you know YG's a blood. DJ Mustard, other people that, that normally would be a rival to him, he was friends with them.
Yeah.
So, I was trying to, Tiff kind of didn't understand why I was kind of upset and hurt by it because, she didn't know that I liked his music. Yeah. It wasn't really about the music. It was about you actually.
I liked him as a person.
Right. It's a lot of people out there who I may not feel their music, but if I listen to them give interviews and I like what they say, I rock with them like 2 Chainz. I'm not a big fan of his music. I like some songs. When I hear him talk, he makes sense. You know what I'm saying? So, that was the correlation with that. But I want to ask y'all, because it's starting to scare people away from what I'm hearing after Nipsey's death. What do you think about still giving back to the hood? Like, do you think this will discourage some people to give back to the hood?
Personally, I think that, you should get back to the hood, but being realistically, I think it's very difficult to do that because it seems from my experience and from the people I'm around, when they do try to open up something in the hood and try to better the hood, they always get shot down, always getting talked about, always no funds, or their business get robbed.
Right.
From somebody in the community. So why even put your money in your own community when nothing positive is going to come out of it? You hiring the people in the community, but them be the same ones that's robbing from you and stealing from you.
So what do you suggest? If you feel like, that's...
I suggest you should let the city carry the load. Instead of, you can be filthy rich. You got $100 million. You want to upgrade, just say Miami Gardens. You want to put this and that there. You still got to get approved from the city. Just because you got the money, you just can't just open up different businesses in one of the better community without getting approved from the city.
So what if they do that? What if they have the money, they get approved by the city, then what?
Then you go by it. You go by doing it, but you don't use majority of your money to open
up. No. A lot of the most successful people don't use their own money.
Yeah. But what I'm saying is, get approved by the city, use some of their funds.
Right.
So they can have their employees over it. If you own a business and you bring your own money in, your own people in, most likely they're going to steal from you. Most likely they're going to rob you. If they feel like they're not getting paid enough. Same with the Nipsey situation. He was friends with this guy who killed him.
Right.
Think about it. There was some jealousy played in, and some jealousy and envy played a part.
So what do you think, TJ? What do you continue to give back to your hood, or what do you suggest?
I think you still should continue to give back to your neighborhood because of one situation happened with this guy. You still should give it back no matter what. You know what I'm saying? Like, stuff happened in Africa, but, you don't go back to Africa and give back, or stuff gonna happen in, like you said, in your neighborhood or any neighborhood. People die all the time in neighborhoods, but you still should give back because somebody might need it. I understand what Tall was saying because it's hard to give back because some people are selfish, like savage, or what I'm saying. They mess around and do bad stuff in the neighborhood and it makes you don't want to give back. But you gotta look. You have to, especially in the black community, it's hard. It's tough to say, but you still have to give back. And even though you have some bad apples, you still got good apples in there who have potential. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Education wise, we came from certain places like that.
Mm-hmm.
So imagine people gave up on us,
right.
or we gave up on somebody. You know what I'm saying? Like, because of that.
I don't really consider it giving up. I just think that you have to make wise decisions.
You gotta move. You gotta move different.
Because what I would do, say for instance with me, I will open up a business, but I will put in a white person name. That's just me. The reason why, from my experience, it seems like once a black person know that it's your restaurant,
they're gonna mess it up. Yeah, it's happening.
They're less likely to support you.
And they want discounts. Like
Yeah.
I think he posted something saying that because it's like own,
That's
you get automatically get discounts.
It's true.
Yeah.
Me and your friends, hey bro, cut me a deal, man. Let me get 2 for 10 or something like that.
Right.
This your business. Why I need a discount? I'm coming to support you.
Yeah.
What I need a discount for?
Right.
What's the real purpose I'm here for?
Yeah, I just think you got to move different. Like, you can never get too comfortable anywhere. And he was very comfortable. He was respected and loved. Mm-hmm. And it was somebody in his camp, and they got into a disagreement, and the guy killed him.
Another thing, Nipsey shirt sold for $50 each.
Mm-hmm.
His Crenshaw T-shirt, regular T-shirt, $50 each.
Mm-hmm.
That's because he had no middleman. He had no mass production making shirts.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? He had a regular warehouse where he stored the shirts at to pick them up. It wasn't like over there in China where he can get a whole shipment.
He cut out the middleman.
Yeah.
And a lot of us would say, that's expensive for a shirt, which it probably is a T-shirt, but I like the confidence that this guy had. You go any other department store, it's the same thing. So why we can't charge that much? And when you're respecting and love, not only as a person, what I talked about before, about supporting other people's stuff, and you don't respect the person, they respected him. Yeah. So that's why he always got the business that he did.
But what I don't like is this man was doing all this stuff, and all this stuff just coming out after he's dead.
What stuff?
Like, well, I'm hearing about it. It's going all over the internet. His clothes and everything.
It's been out. It's been out.
No, his clothes been out. Been out for years.
But he's been out as well. Like he's been. I won't say 20. I'd say like 10. He's been out when he first came out.
10?
Yeah, he ain't been out 20 years. It's been like 10.
It could be about 15.
When the first song Nipsey in the House was like 10 years ago. Yeah. But he's always done it. He's not a mainstream artist. With this album that came out last year, was nominated for a Grammy, Victory Lap, he was on his way to be like mainstream. You know what I'm saying? But his life got cut short. But if you was in the industry or if you was just a fan of following him, you knew that the kind of stuff that he was doing because he talked about it.
Okay.
And based off his background of his family, his family were hustlers. Not hustlers in the sense of go-getters as far as teaching him how to, get your own business. That's his background.
Okay.
Yeah. So
like I said, we talked about this. I think it, is, I don't know if it was like karma or not karma, but, something you did or something he did back in the days or something with this guy, or it was just jealousy that make this guy actually kill him like that, but who knows? Why.
So it says he's been out since 05?
Yeah.
So 14 years. I know it wasn't like 20, so that's still a long time.
But he's been out since 2000.
But he ain't make no noise until 05. Yeah. So did you guys see the message with his mom?
No, I just heard about it.
So she gave a message on all over beautiful, strong sister, like don't know too many people that could be that strong after losing their child. Like
I agree.
It's how she's taking it is incredible. Yeah. It's sad, but it's incredible.
She probably know he was doing something positive. It's a lot different when you're doing something positive and something happened to you. Your parents are not really upset with you. Upset with the situation. You going up to to heaven or whatever.
It's kind of like she knew it was coming.
Yeah.
The way she's talking,
Yeah.
like
wow.
she's saying she's happy, because she's more celebrating of the things that he did when he was alive. But it's like she had a feeling that something was going to happen.
Jeez.
Yeah.
It's a blessing. to be able to reach a certain level in life where you're able to take care of your parents like he did.
Right.
You know, we can take care of our parents. Yeah, we're gonna take you out to eat or whatever, but can we get them the lavish lifestyle that they deserve?
Right.
Things that we didn't have as kids. You know, they still live in the same hood,
Yeah.
the same house where they grew up at, with money. She just lived a different lifestyle.
Right.
But people won't do that. You get money out of that.
I'm gone.
Well, not everybody. Like the older people not gonna move.
No. But you talking about me?
Yeah, we're gonna move.
I'm going.
The grandmas and the great grandmas, they work hard to keep this house for 40 some years.
Well,
they not moving.
That's mainly like African Americans.
Yeah.
You know, Spanish and white people, they hit the lottery, they moving. They sell their house and they gone. Black people, we work so hard for this house to own a house and have no house payments that we just want to live there till we die.
Yeah.
So do you guys think he was too comfortable in this hood?
No, I don't never think he was too comfortable. I think he was always on edge because he had security. So
his security took the day off that day.
No, it's a different. The scenario was one of his homeboys got out of prison. He told his homeboy to meet him at the store. He gonna get him some clothes. He just got out, so his homeboy met him at the store to pick up some clothes. He ain't called no security. He just drove up there to run in there, had somebody get some clothes for him. He was gonna meet him there, dap him up, and leave. So during that whole process, I guess the dude was looking for him and stood by the store waiting on Nipsey to come. Nipsey went in the store, started talking to the dude, came out the store with the clothes, got the dude up, and he shot him. One of the dudes that he shot was the dude who just got out of prison.
And the guy that did the killing, once they found out he was an informant, he didn't want him around. That's the disagreement that they got into.
Yes.
So yeah, man.
So he was an informant. He got paid by the government to commit murder to his homeboy.
So it's like, you want to make a change in the community, but you start making impact. If you're not, you doing stuff yourself. They do try to get rid of
They
you.
paid this man $75,000 to kill his homeboy. That's no money. $75,000 to kill your homeboy.
Yeah.
Well, that's money to him.
What could you do with $75,000?
I mean, he
Well,
think like that.
to the average person is money. You know what I'm saying?
But listen.
But even besides the
There's
money,
rules to this because you kill him.
it's gunplay. After that, it's straight gunplay.
That's
when
what
you
I'm
get
trying
that
to tell you.
Yeah, so
You see what I'm saying?
it ain't worth it. And the thing is, he knows that.
Yes, he knows that. He's a former gang member, so he gotta know
he
that.
knows that.
You can't even walk down the street, dude. Your whole life is changing. You cannot move with $75,000. Where you gonna live at?
You ain't think about that.
What would you do? You get what I'm saying?
So has this how I mean, I know we don't know him personally. How in any way has this impact you guys? I know it impacted me a little bit more.
Yeah, it impacted me. Opened my eyes to a lot of situations, like far as the way I move, places I go. You start checking people's characters. You start, thinking about, who's really for you, who's really not against you. I mean, who's against you. It just make you wonder. It just, one of his homeboys killed him.
Yeah.
You start thinking about stuff like that. Over money. Somebody paid you $75,000 to come kill me.
Yeah. Hey, they killed Jesus for less.
Yeah.
Yeah. And they kill Jesus, they'll kill anybody. But
they did,
even though it sucks to see this guy, to go, the amount of love that they showed, during the service. I mean, yesterday throughout the week, everybody from Louis Farrakhan, Snoop Dogg spoke well of him.
Sam.
Yeah, Black Sam spoke.
Did you see YG interview?
I miss YG. And YG's a blood, another rapper. He's a blood, and they were really great friends.
Listen, one of my pet peeves is, man, when you go on stage in front of thousands of millions of people, you got to learn to use correct grammar. You got to learn to speak politically correct.
He's not gonna do that. These street dudes.
I understand that, but I would have had my speech written down. You get what I'm saying? So I can have some kind of format on what to say.
Do you think knowing how YG is, he don't care?
That's probably him, but you also represent his family.
He don't care about that. He's lost his boy. He don't care about how he sound.
Well, that'd be different for me.
You know what I'm saying? Like he's a
Snoop
street
lost his
dude.
homeboy too, and he had a speech written down.
You talking about Snoop is damn near 50 years old. YG is 20 something years old. Like they're different. You know what I'm saying? Maybe when he get to be, if he's fortunate enough to get Snoop age, maybe he'll. Snoop was wild coming up.
So do y'all think it's disrespect what Kodak Black ass said about?
Well, you know what? We ain't even go there. We're not like this. This is the thing that we're gonna do. I'm gonna start doing personally. I always did it, but I'm gonna do it more. Any kind of foolishness, we're not even gonna waste our time with it. You know what I'm saying? We'll pray for that brother, but we're not gonna even waste time on the foolishness, man. You know what I'm saying? Like this like. I want to say a lot more, but I'm not gonna waste the time on it. Like this is a guy. I will say this,
and I personally know him. That's the part.
You do? Yeah. This is a guy who that city where he's from consider him like he's a god, and I don't know, man. Just pray for that brother that he gets that he gets help, because you know what you put out will return to you. I'll just say that. So I don't want to hear about his age and making an excuse.
But I personally, you know, just to make it short and sweet. I think he just said some stuff like that just to cause some kind of attention to some kind of conflict to get his name back out there. Because as long as you back on the scene, people gonna want to hear what you got to say. So after this whole controversy that he had with T.I., he gonna bring out a new song or album. And people gonna listen to it.
But that's the generation of today. Yeah. It's trolls. They have to do or say something stupid to get attention. I just don't respect that, and I'm just not gonna even waste time.
You know
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But you know what I'm saying? We didn't do that. We was coming up.
Oh, it's an age.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
you know what I'm saying?
But even at his age, we didn't do stuff like that.
Mm-hmm. Rap wasn't even the same. If you listen to rap from early days to now, I can't even listen to this stuff now. I don't understand what they're saying.
Yeah.
I feel like an idiot because I don't understand nothing they talking about.
But to check out something that you can't understand, go check out, if you're new to it, go check out Nipsey Hussle's past album that came out last year, Grammy nominated, Victory Lap. I'm telling you, you will not be disappointed.
At all.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not just saying this because he passed away. It was very rare. I haven't skipped a song on the whole album. And I wasn't expecting that. I was told to listen to this last year. There's so much music come out. I didn't get a chance to check it when it first came out. But check it out. Grammy nominated. He lost to Cardi B for Rap Album of the Year. That's huge for somebody off the street.
Yeah.
So, and then just want to say.
But the thing, like I said, the piggyback off that, the thing I do like about him is that he try to teach us as black people to have ownership.
Right.
Whatever you do, have ownership of it. It doesn't matter what it is. Whether you do nails, hair, whatever, have ownership of it.
Have ownership. You know what I'm saying? Have 100%. Your own. Yeah.
You know, you created an idea. Why are you giving people 50% of your company for money?
Right.
You know, it's your idea. You need to have full control of what you're doing.
But
he didn't sell it to he was an underground artist that got put on how can I say? He got his music played on radio stations off just being underground. Most underground artists don't get their music played on radio stations. You know, like for instance, E40. You rarely hear his music on the radio station.
That's a legend, though.
You rarely hear it on the radio station.
But I mean, think about it. Like just like Nip, like they don't make radio friendly records. Like so
because they get paid now.
Right.
To play their music.
But the thing with Nip, just like Nip, E40 has his own company. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? He sold CDs out of the trunk of his car. If you don't know who E40 is, from the Bay. He had his own record label, and then he signed with Jive. He did a business, a partnership with Jive. He's made over 20-something albums.
Yeah.
And he has wine now, you know what I'm saying? He transitioned to after rap.
Yeah, I tried his wine. I support him on the wine thing.
You know,
that's the one you had at my house.
That's Stevens? Yeah. That was good. Yeah, but, to transition to that, to have his own business, if you look at the Warriors game, he's always courtside.
Yeah.
This man been in the game for over 20 plus years.
He sells his wine for $20.
Right.
Just $20 flat. You can't buy no good tasting wine with about 15% alcohol for $20. None.
Right.
White Zinfandel about $6-7.
Right.
But that ain't nothing.
Wait, Zinfandel?
Yeah, that's just enough to get you put you to sleep.
What's going on your Facebook Live?
Nothing.
Okay. I want to say this too, because I want as black men. We some of us have egos, consider soft to say you love your brothers. But I want to say that we got to give each other praises and flowers while we able to smell them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We cannot wait until, and this is a problem with black folks in general. We only get together when something bad happens. Yeah. We got this thing where you can't even give another brother a compliment because you D-riding. Yeah. You kissing his butt. Like he did hear some of the stuff when he was alive, but he should have heard it a lot more. The song should have been played on the radio more. It shouldn't take someone to be dead to play his stuff or to really pay attention to him. So I just hope from here on out that we do that. We give people their flowers when they can smell them.
And I also think that we need to support, like, as far as, people say, oh, we have a Nipsey Hussle in every city. Every state. Mm-hmm. I don't really think that's true.
No, we don't. Somebody like that comes once in the lifetime.
I think, once every 10 years or once every 20 years.
You don't get somebody like that. Yeah.
Somebody that don't really care about money. Somebody who care about the individual.
Somebody who said they're gonna do something and they do it.
Yeah,
you got a lot of people out there. Oh, I'll give back, and they can't even go back to their own hood, and they won't. And if they could, they won't.
All these rappers, just say for instance, all these rappers, filthy rich rappers. Let's take Puff Daddy and Jay-Z.
Mm-hmm.
I know Jay-Z does it, but I'm going back to Puff Daddy too. How many actually help out the community? How many? You got more money you could ever spend in your entire life. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Why not help the community out?
Some of them probably do, but they probably don't put it on TV.
You got mediocre rappers that don't have as much money as they have helping out the community.
Right.
Doing food drives, turkey drives. Same with Rick Ross, doing stuff like that.
Shout out to Rick Ross.
They donate money, but they donate it to bad causes. Like they might write a charitable donation to Meek Mills. I help him get out of prison.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, $15 million. That's a charitable donation.
Right.
He had to spend that money. They would have had to pay taxes. You get what I'm saying? That's fine and dandy.
Right.
But as far as helping out the community, what did you do?
Right.
Yeah, he from Marcy Projects. I would have built their projects up, put Jay-Z projects on there, have regular people living in the going to school, doing some positive. I have like a daycare in there.
Well, he probably has tried to do that. I mean, Tracy.
I'm sure he probably have. But
Tracy Morgan is from the
same.
same. Yeah, Tracy Morgan is from the same neighborhood. I don't know if he did last year. Yeah. In Marcy Projects, they got the basketball court. Like they fixed the neighborhood in the project. They fixed that up. So he probably has. But like you said, maybe the city ain't behind it. Maybe it's more than what we know.
Yeah, it could be, but I don't hear about it.
Right.
And
he's private.
Yeah.
You saw what happened as soon as Nipsey died. They said that Rock Nation had a trust fund for him and his kids.
Yeah.
He never said anything, and then a day later, Rock Nation said that's not true.
Yeah.
Like he's not gonna toot his own horn.
Yeah.
So he probably does things like this.
He probably does.
He does.
I haven't heard of it.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? I haven't heard of it. One of my favorite people that I love to listen and mimic some of their behavior is Tracy Morgan. He's been through a lot after his accident.
Mm-hmm.
And
if you
listen to his speeches, he's very humble now.
Yeah.
He's very knowledgeable about different things in life. Like he don't really care about materialistic things like say a Mercedes Benz. He have all that stuff.
Right.
He have a Ferrari. But he don't cherish those things. If you lose a Ferrari today, he don't care about that.
And I want to say something too about that because a lot of people criticize people for, I've heard with the Nipsey thing and even Puff. When something bad happens, people decide to change. Mm-hmm. And what I hear is, why did you wait now? Why you didn't do it before? Sometimes something bad got to happen to you for you to change, to do something good. That's just life. Whether you let a loved one go and you meet a new person, you don't make the same mistakes. Whether you live a life of crime, you get locked up, you come out, you change. Yeah. Whether like Tracy Morgan, in a bad accident, you almost died, you lost your friend, you came out alive, you change. So sometimes bad things have to happen.
Like I try to listen to
bad things happen. Bad things have to happen to the unwise who don't follow wise counseling. Meaning that what people have been telling you stuff, and you still doing what you want to do. Meaning that now you got to go through life for you to go ahead and get off your butt and do something. If you don't take this dude Nipsey Hussle, you want to take whoever, just somebody, your parents, something like that. It shouldn't take all that for you to do right. It shouldn't take all that. Unfortunately, that's how life is. It happens, but at the same time, just do it right here passing away. Learn from it. Don't, you know what I'm saying? You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, it shouldn't take you. But who knows? That might be the road God wants you to go through.
Yeah.
He might have put that in your path to say, you know what, my son, I've been trying to talk to you for quite some time and you ain't listening.
Y'all need to stop saying that. The reason why I say you need to stop saying that is this. You choose. You make the decisions on what you want to do. What I mean by this is that You get up in the morning, I'm gonna go kill somebody. I'm gonna go kill somebody.
Mm-hmm.
Now, God see you make. He gave you free will.
Mm-hmm.
You have to make that decision. You know what I'm saying? You can make bad decisions. You gonna make good decisions. But God's not gonna put you in harm's way. He's not gonna do that.
He's not gonna put you in harm's way, like
He's
you
not-
said.
he-
Ultimately it's a decision that you make.
You have to
but
make
during
that
that time,
decision.
you don't think he gives signs and signals to people to say, "Hey,
He gonna give
go this way"?
Yes, because
And
you
it's up to us the decision that we make.
if I go down a wrong street, and the sign say wrong way, it's up to you to keep going. God give you a sign, but you still making that decision.
Right.
So now, okay, well, you still going the wrong way. Guess what? What I gotta do now? Now I'm gonna put you through the trial and tribulation, so that I could bring you back going the right way. You see what I'm saying? So it's not like God is doing this to you know. He's doing it to you. It's just the decision that you're making that makes you this stuff happen to you. Like I said, I think it was me personally. I could be wrong with this dude Nipsey Hussle. Maybe he did a lot of bad stuff before he got into this, and this dude probably said him, or like you said, or it just was a. I told you about it. Who knows? I don't know. I could be wrong. I don't know.
we all done stuff. It could, you know what I'm saying? The fact of the matter is, dude was an informant. They got into an argument. He didn't want him around. He felt the way about him, telling him don't come around. He came back and killed him. I don't think it's so much that he did something bad in the past.
Look,
That
I mean,
has
I
nothing
don't.
to do with it.
I didn't say
That got nothing to do with
that.
it.
No, I don't. It might have nothing to do with it. But I'm not. I'm. Who knows? I don't know. But like you said, like I said, you could be right. He got an informant.
That's
said
what it was.
That's what it was. Okay, what I'm saying, but this you don't know. Stuff happens, man. You can do something like in general stuff. You could be doing something in your neighborhood, and you probably was selling drugs or
Yeah, I see what you're saying. It could have been some old beef that came back to him.
That's what you said.
But it could have been. But
It
for this
wasn't.
instance, it
It
wasn't.
wasn't, which is fine.
Right. So we can't put that on Nip and say, "Oh,
Oh,
it's
no,
some
no,
old
no,
beef."
no, I'm not putting
right.
it on him like that.
Right. That can happen to anybody.
It happened to anybody. That's all in general.
But all I said was, hey, sometimes bad things gonna happen to certain people in order for them to get their stuff together.
Yeah, yeah. but
That's
it's
just
messing
life.
up.
It's like
That-
Tiki.
that's
Same
just
way.
life. It's just life.
Yeah. Tuki changed.
God gonna put things in your face, and you're not gonna listen. You're gonna make a choice.
You gonna make
It ain't
a
God.
choice.
It ain't God tempting you and say, "Hey, go do bad." Like you say, you got free will to do what you want to make a decision.
Make that decision. That's it.
But we can't judge people about if they decide to change after going through something bad.
Oh no.
But that's what a lot of people are doing.
You know,
So-
how many people you know locked up in jail? They keep coming
But-
back there, keep coming to jail, doing the same stuff. They
But-
not learning.
I'll tell him I appreciate you coming back. Bring a friend next time.
Yeah,
but,
God was like that.
Just
But-
like that, dog. You keep me employed.
We're gonna close it out though with, you know what I'm saying, prayers and condolences go to Nipsey and his family, his parents, his kids, his wife, you know what I'm saying, his friends, all his loved ones. And we gotta just, you know what I'm saying, carry on the tradition, you know what I'm saying, keep the marathon going. Like they say, the marathon continues. You know, go support this brother clothing line, go, you know,
What's the correct
purchase
terms
it.
they use?
Huh?
What's the correct terms they use for the marathon continue?
That's it. The marathon continues.
What do you use?
What is it?
They use some other content.
Huh?
They use some other content. But go ahead.
What, victory lap? What are you talking about?
I'll let you listen to it after the interview.
Okay, but again, prayers and condolences go out to his family. All right. So what else you guys wanted to get into, man?
Get the Kyle Korver thing because I read up on that a little bit.
Did you read the article? Do you know anything about it? You want to speak on it, or you want me to
You
talk?
go ahead.
Well, Cal Korver basically had an interview with the Players Tribune. I think that's what it is. And basically, to make a long story short, he basically said white people need to do better
I agree.
as far as standing up for us.
Stand up for what? Blacks?
Yeah.
What you mean about that?
Well, you know, what's the teammate? What's his name? Tabo? Shuffleosis?
Yeah.
Jump over, yeah.
Remember when he got into it with the police
Yeah.
last year, and they arrested him, and he broke his leg, and he was out for a couple of days, and then it turned around that, you know, the media tried to make it seem like it was his fault, but it was
Yeah.
the police. He sued the police and won.
Yeah.
But Cal Korver was his teammate and friend. Off rip, he was like, okay, why you out this time of night when you got a game tomorrow?
Yeah.
So he said, for one, he felt he shouldn't do that.
The Kyle Korver shouldn't do that?
He shouldn't do it. White people shouldn't do it. He felt bad, you know, judging him, not knowing the full story.
Yeah, that's what he did.
Yeah, I agree with that.
So and then he got to the Russell Westbrook situation because Cal plays in Utah.
And it happened in Utah.
So basically, he's saying like white people in general have to speak up more. Like,
well, and I truly agree with that. Not to cut you off, but I truly agree with that.
It's a great article.
I have to read it.
You got to. And one of the reasons I got criticized for not really watching football for the past 2 years, it wasn't just about Cap. It's about everything that's going on. If you look at the NBA and NFL, NBA is more supportive. Yeah. NFL is not.
Yeah.
So
I think NFL is like a white man's sport.
It is. Even though it's 80% black.
Yeah.
That was
they call it what they call it, the American sport or something like that.
Well, it's American. It's considered the best sport.
Yeah.
So it is American sport. But if you look at basketball, white teammates, they kneel.
You go any team,
you know what I'm saying?
And 90% of the players on the team are black.
Yeah, but the white teammates, what I'm saying, in the NBA, they're more supportive.
Yeah.
When they didn't stand for the national anthem, it was white teammates out there.
Yeah.
Imagine in the NFL if Drew Brees or Aaron Rodgers, I ain't gonna say Tom Brady because Tom Brady is cool with Trump.
Okay, well let's say he
imagine one of the big name white quarterbacks.
They would have changed the rules.
It would open up people's eyes like this article did. This article is a great article.
I don't read it, but it would have changed people's
eyes. It
lives.
would have changed the game, but no white person. I mean, no big market white person
because they don't want conflict. Most of those big name white people, they don't want conflict. They don't want shame on their name.
Ain't even just that. What we're going through don't affect them.
It doesn't.
That's what the main thing.
But if they speak up, then they're a part of it.
If they speak up, the world open their eyes.
Because they white?
Yes.
Well, they have to have a name. You just can't just let regular white people.
That's what I said. Drew Brees, Aaron Rodgers, a big like, and it would be preferably a quarterback.
Yeah.
If one of them came out and kneel with Cap or whoever else, they'd be like, "Whoa, wait a minute, this for real? Like, you got our attention." A bunch of black people doing it, they're just looking at it as being grumpy black folks.
Because we easily replace it. We could just get rid of a player and then have a losing season.
We're okay with that.
Yeah.
Easily replace.
Let Aaron Rodgers do that.
We can have a losing season like San Fran. They was winning before he started doing it. Then they waited for the team. They have a losing record. They satisfied with that.
Yeah.
They satisfied with that.
Let Drew Brees had done that.
He couldn't do it.
He could do it.
Yeah, but
he just, again, it don't affect him and he don't care enough.
Yeah. Most of the time, it's a different, different avenues I see it as. As a white person, you don't want to be involved in that. You think about your family. You think about a lot of stuff. I'm sure Kaepernick thought about those things before he took a kneel.
So you played basketball all over. You go to different. You experienced racism.
Yeah, I did.
Going to different cities and states and stuff like that, especially predominantly white American.
Yeah.
So certain cities that these athletes live in is that racism still very strong in type of areas. So you got a black player, let's say like Donovan Mitchell living in Utah.
Mm-hmm.
He come out and say something like that.
Yeah, but you as a black man moving to a city like that, you gotta understand what you're getting yourself into. You can't just be out there calling each other N-words and hanging out and doing all kind of negativity.
But that's not what Donovan Mitchell's doing.
We're just using that example. Yeah.
Okay.
Most of them are not being. When you go out there and we're gonna use J.R. Smith for instance. Let's use him.
The Henny God.
Yeah, we're gonna use him. He smoked weed in public. He
Newark.
don't care about paying fines.
Newark, what up? Newark, what up, man?
He don't care about paying fines.
Yeah.
That's nothing to him. He don't care. But if he was to do that in Utah, he'll get scrutinized. He'll get talked about. He'll get shamed. Because in their city, they don't allow that type of stuff. They don't allow
still get scrutinized.
Say Karl Malone. Karl Malone was a Utah favorite. Everybody in Utah loved him.
He didn't get any trouble.
Exactly. He didn't hang out. He didn't do any negativity.
Yeah.
You didn't hear anything negative about Karl Malone, have you?
No.
Exactly.
No.
Exactly.
He had the big 18-wheeler truck.
That's
cowboy hat on.
Tell me about negativity on Karl Malone.
They was saying he ain't black, but no.
Yeah,
For the most part,
he's not black. Because he has no negative behind him.
But white people, like that, what Kyle Korver said, man.
That's
white
true.
people need to do more.
Yeah, and JJ Redick came out in support. Dirk Nowitzki came out support because what I read is, Dirk, he married to, I think his
She's
wife,
black.
She's black.
Yeah.
So you think about his kids.
Shout out to Dirk.
You know what I'm saying? And say, he wants to shout out to
Shout out to
Dirk.
Dirk. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to Dirk.
Listen, he know about the sisters. Know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? So, but
once you go black,
it's a shame that you gotta be a part of the culture to understand what's going
That's
on.
typically how it works.
You like, dang.
No, I know what. Yes or no? Like, if you necessarily don't have to be part of the culture, if you know something's wrong, standing up for your brother or teammate is nothing.
Yeah,
it's just all about if you want to do it.
Be involved in stuff like that
because they're
and they suckers. Then that's just what it is.
Look, this is how I feel. A lot of these NBA players, LeBron, D Wade, Carmelo Anthony, Jordan, Dr. J, all these players. I'll be honest with you, they won't be nothing without the platform of the NBA. Because meaning that
I think it's the other way around.
Okay, yes, they built
the NBA.
They built it just like the black slaves built the White House. We built it. They built the NBA. It's how they said it. They built the NBA, but now black people we need after they need it. You know what I'm saying? So now
I think they need us.
Okay, no.
They need
we
us.
need them. No, why? Because
most of us watch the game.
Because the platform,
the NBA.
Huh?
Most of us support the NBA, so they need us.
They need us. They need us.
Without blacks in the NBA, it probably wouldn't be a popular.
Listen, let me tell you.
It won't. It won't be nothing. But at the same time, the reason why you know LeBron James, the reason why you know all these players is because of the NBA.
Well,
because they platform.
I kind of.
But if they wasn't,
yeah, we knew about LeBron in high school.
In high school, but after high school, where he would have went? If he didn't go to the NBA, where he would have went?
Overseas, probably. If he couldn't go to the NBA.
If it wasn't overseas, where he would have did?
So hold on. Let me ask you a question. So did LeBron benefit from the NBA, or did the NBA benefit from LeBron?
The NBA benefit from LeBron.
Okay.
I mean, the NBA benefit from LeBron.
Oh, okay. I was just checking.
Because LeBron, did he benefit? Yes, he did. He created more stuff for school, stuff like but
because remember the NBA in the late 70s was trash.
Yeah, until
it was done until Magic and Bird came.
Okay, and it made
and it kept suffering again until that nigga from North Carolina, excuse my language, that king from North Carolina came and changed the game.
Okay, bro.
And since then.
Well, really, the NBA back then didn't have any sponsors, so they couldn't pay the players as much as the ABA was paying them. So they try to they combine both ABA and NBA together to generate a NBA with more teams. So
true about the sponsors, but also the players.
Yeah, all the players came over.
Yeah, the ABA had Dr. J and all these guys. Yeah, the NBA didn't have it.
They came over and expanded the NBA because they didn't use the name ABA and expand that. They used the NBA, National Basketball Association, and expand that.
So then, when you get the ABA players, and then when you get Magic and Bird, who are two marketable guys, really Magic, but they did them as a package. Then Converse come. Yeah. Then all these other companies come.
Adidas.
Before that, the NBA was on its way out.
Cons.
It was done.
But this is why I like that Big Three thing with Ice Cube, what he's doing. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You see how the platform is getting bigger and bigger as it go on. You know what I'm saying? After the NBA career, they doing something. You know who the head of the head logo of the NBA? Ain't it Jerry West? Somebody?
Jerry West.
So why you want to put Jordan as a black man as the logo, and Jordan is the best player?
That and this. That's why money.
Yeah. You see what I'm saying? That's what I'm trying to tell y'all.
I can name
it's
20 other players who deserve to be the logo.
Yes, it deserve to be on the logo, but they're not gonna put a black man on the NBA because they're not going to do that. If you want to have a voice, right now we doing this podcast. Mm-hmm. It might take that one celebrity, somebody, to just get to put you on a platform. That's why some people on Instagram, what's the little dude who dressed up like Medea now with the purple with pink lipsticks?
I have no idea who you're talking about.
Some dude, he got about 4.5 million followers and stuff. Somebody tagged me in there, something like that.
I don't know. I don't
I want to use my platform to put your business on my thing so you can get more views and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Overall, it's the platform that you get. Some people don't have a voice until they get that platform.
Of course.
You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. LeBron won't have it until if he didn't have the NBA platform. Who is he? He's just another dude who play ball. Who how many people probably was better than LeBron growing up with. You played against, but they didn't make it to the NBA. They didn't have that platform.
I don't know nobody that better than LeBron growing up.
The thing is, they as an inner city school, it was people that's probably the same, maybe a little bit better than him, with the same height and all, but they didn't have no grades. They
wasn't smart.
Yeah, they wasn't smart, and they prefer to run the streets. Yeah. There's people out there that
they probably live in the horrible situations at home.
They
like
this
he did.
movie, The Rebound, Earl Manigault. They supposed to be he better than Jordan.
Yeah.
But what happened? He wasn't in school. He went to private school, wanted to play individual basketball, wanted to do things his way, and he wasn't coachable.
Right.
So if you're not coachable with talent, that's a bad combination. Yeah. Nobody wants you like a cancer on the team.
And intelligence, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So and you got to put the work in. But
then he started using drugs. So
that's killer right there. But
there's a lot of African Americans with talent, and we
right.
turn to using drugs and blow our career.
Right. Well, speaking of basketball, sort of, did you guys see about? I got text about this, and I'm not going to bash this individual, but I want to get y'all opinions on it about Dwayne Wade's son, Zion, the 11-year-old.
Okay. Yeah.
You guys familiar with that? You familiar with it?
Yeah. I see what happened.
I'm not going to talk about his preference. You know what I'm saying? That's none of my business. Or his father.
We don't not to cut you off, but we don't really know if that's true. We don't even know the purpose of him going there.
No. It's true.
How?
This has been going on for years. That it's always been questionable.
Yeah, it probably been
about whether he's gay or not. And
so he gay for sure.
This has been a question for years.
A question.
Have you seen him?
I'm asking you. There's a lot of dudes that don't have the mannerism as they don't carry themselves as men. They prefer to act like semi-women.
Okay.
In good terms.
Did you see what he posted on Instagram?
I don't follow him, so I don't know.
I follow him. He said he's in full support with his son there in lipstick.
What?
Now that's what I'm saying is that's their business.
Yeah.
I don't that whatever. I just want to know, what do you guys feel about him being 11 years old at a parade? That's the question I got.
Hey, nowadays it's acceptable. Nowadays it's acceptable to do that. Back in my days, that wasn't acceptable.
Right.
But it's acceptable now. I'm gonna just keep it at that.
You think it's acceptable?
So just keep it at that. You could be 6 years old. Your parents allow you to be that way. It's acceptable now.
TJ, you think it's acceptable? Well, y'all.
I guess it is. What do you want to do?
Y'all playing it safe tonight.
Yeah, I'm throwing it off. You know why? Because I'm throwing it off because I thought y'all talking about the Paul Pierce situation.
Oh, we can talk about that.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you're talking about this dude's son. Like, man, it's famous.
What? What did you just say? Yo, did you just say? I'm not repeating that.
But it's just, you know what I mean? That's how it is. That's what you want. Look.
Yeah, I mean, I got text
man.
messages about it. They wanted to hear us talk about it, and I just,
we touched on it. Let's move on.
That's what the man do.
I don't know problems.
Believe in.
Listen, teachers on. I'll just say this, man. Yeah. Is there certain? I just feel like not just that situation. Kids should not be in every environment. I'll just say that. You know what I'm saying? I'll just leave it at that. But what do you guys feel about what? You guys heard about the Paul Pierce and the Wade thing,
it was
right?
Just conversation talk. It wasn't really,
Right. Yeah.
There's something to talk about.
Yeah.
There's no comparison. So
what are you saying? Who do you feel like is a better?
It's a different era. You get what I'm saying? There's no comparison.
Different era.
Yeah, like
they played together.
Listen, this is what I'm saying.
What are you talking
they
about?
played together, but a different format of basketball. Like Paul Pierce, he was on the team with nobody before.
Yeah, and Antoine Walker.
Yeah, with nobody before.
Yeah, that's Antoine
Walker. Again.
He's a nobody? You saying Antoine Walker's a nobody?
Yeah.
He's an all-star. He's not a nobody.
How long did he last in the NBA?
Who, Antoine?
He was a wild. He was a scrub.
He played on the team. He was a cancer on the team.
Who was a cancer?
He was.
Antoine Walker?
Yeah.
Since when? I never heard this.
Look it up.
How come? I never heard this.
All you gotta do, look it up. That's facts. Anyway, he was a cancer on the team. Okay, name another player they had on the team.
When they had Antoine Walker and
They had Walter McCarty. I mean, they didn't have. Of course, it wasn't like
Exactly.
what
That's what I'm
he
trying
had.
to tell you.
But
Dwayne Wade had more of a supporting cast than Paul Pierce had when he first came in. Think about it. Paul Pierce was he had Ron Harper. He had a losing organization when he came in. He had to work 3 times as hard as Dwayne Wade had to work when he came in.
He did. All his teams went like that for quite some time.
He stayed on one team. He stayed on one team most of his career.
Yeah.
Most of his career, his team struggled. If they made the playoffs, they were like 7 or 8. They was never the top until they got Ray Allen and Kevin Garnett. Then they boosted status up.
Yeah.
But most of the time, he was at the bottom of the totem pole.
I won't say the bottom. Early in his career, he was. Early on, he was. Yeah.
He was at the bottom.
But even
Wade was already 1, 2, 3 when they came in. He wasn't never at 8, 7 when they came in. He came in. He had Shaq. He had Warner. He always had support cast when he was on the team.
PJ Brown and boys.
He always had support cast. He didn't do it by himself like Paul Pierce did it by himself.
So what does that say?
It's no comparison in my eyes. It's really not. I would compare it. It's like apple and oranges. It's
2 different players.
Yeah. 2 different players. It's
so if you start a franchise,
come on, man.
Who would you pick? Paul Pierce or D Wade?
I would take Wade. I mean, Paul Pierce.
You serious?
Yeah,
you talking, man? You ain't mean what you say. Why would you pick Paul Pierce?
Number 1, I like Paul Pierce's jump shot. Paul Pierce can do more than just drive to the basket. Paul Pierce can shoot threes. He's better 3-point shooter than Wade.
Barely. He's an awful 3-point shooter.
Okay.
Did you see the 3-point contest?
He was in the 3-point contest. Wade was in the 3-point contest?
No, he just started shooting threes.
I just Paul Pierce got a better 3-point.
That's what I think.
By that much.
It doesn't matter. His percentage is a lot higher.
Yeah.
His mid range.
What does he shoot? 32%. And Wade shoot 28.
His mid range is deadly. His post up is.
I'll give you. Okay.
Yeah,
I'll give you that.
His free throw percentage is deadly.
I'll give you that.
Defense is good. Wade defense is good too.
Paul Pierce defense is good.
Yeah. Who you can tell me dogged them out? Who?
Paul Pierce defense is better than Wade.
I didn't say better. I say
I never heard anybody say Wade is a lockdown. Paul Pierce is a lockdown defender.
Well, you can say that about Wade. Wade's a lockdown defender.
He's better than Paul Pierce.
Yeah, the way he play defense.
Come on, man.
About lockdown defenders. You can't be a lockdown defender.
Well, I haven't heard nobody ever say Paul Pierce play defense. He's known for his offense. Has he made all defensive team ever?
No.
I think D
Wade has.
Yeah.
Who's the leader in blocks as a shooting guard that passed Jordan?
He probably was.
He passed him. He's number 1.
Yeah.
He's
but
a better
you ask me who would I pick, which is my opinion.
Okay.
You ask me who would I pick. You ask me who would I pick. You upset with me because I picked somebody.
He said so foolishness.
You're lottery pick, you know?
Hey, your team gonna suck.
Give me the option.
He said he better defender.
Like
Who would you pick?
Who'd you pick? Alonzo Mourning or Kevin Garnett? They're the same type of players. Who would you pick?
They're not the same type of players.
Well, who would you pick?
Out of who? Zoe and KG?
Yeah.
I'm going KG.
I like Alonzo.
I'll go with KG. So who would you go with Paul Pierce and Wade? Who would you go?
D-Wade.
Why would you go with D-Wade?
Because I need Paul Pierce. He a closer, but I like D-Wade, man.
Paul Pierce is a closer.
Yeah, but D-Wade, I just got to
like they was
his nickname?
Flash.
And what's Paul Pierce's nickname?
The Truth.
Okay then.
But he got that from
Shaq.
He got that from Shaq, you know, but
Paul Pierce, like I just ain't like how they were trying
Who
to
plays
dog
more
him.
games, Paul Pierce or Wade?
I gotta give it Paul.
Paul, yeah.
Game time.
But they
5 seconds on the clock. Who would you get the ball to? Paul Pierce or Wade?
Wade.
I give it to Paul Pierce. He's the closer.
I just didn't like how they try Paul like he was garbage. That's my
No,
thing.
no,
And he
no,
ain't
no,
garbage,
no,
y'all.
no,
Like
no.
Heat fans, y'all gotta stop being biased.
You know
Y'all probably know who Paul Pierce is.
I'm gonna tell you what hurt him. His last game, he ain't play.
No, I'm gonna tell you what hurt him the last couple of years.
Well, he was injured.
That's what I'm saying,
40
like-
years old, he got bad everything.
Right,
He was
but
bad everything.
look what Wade did. He was able to leave how he wanted to, and Paul Pierce went from team to team, and he didn't play.
Yeah.
So that's a bad look in itself.
I think he played enough to where he no longer had the interest in playing no more. Because for you to leave a team and go to another team and not playing, you still had a chance of the love for the game. But since he lost interest in the game, he just started, all right, this is my last year, man. I'm just give it up. Because I ain't playing that much, and I don't really have the interest in playing no more. So I think that's what happened to Paul Pierce.
Yeah, I would personally, I would go with D Wade.
D-Wade.
D Wade, better defender.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? He's just more athletic. Ain't nobody say that. Paul Pierce look like he never did a push-up in his life. You know what I'm saying? His body shaped like a dumpling, man. Like, it just look weird. But besides that, I think better overall. Even though they're two different players, you know, Paul is the 3 and Wade is the 2. Yeah, I would go with Wade.
So let's jump to the other subject, because I have a topic I want to talk about.
Okay.
You know, just recently we had one of our fellow officers get arrested for sleeping with an inmate while he was transporting her to.
We didn't talk about this in the group chat.
No,
what is from?
we didn't talk about it.
We got this from Channel 7?
No. It's recently.
I can tell you a lot of stories that go on.
I'm asking, but I have some questions follow behind it.
Okay.
And he ended up sleeping with the lady 3 times, whatever.
3 times? Damn.
3 times, right?
In one day or separate days?
Separate days.
How was he able to transport the same lady 3 times in the room?
Nah, it's more to him trying to sum
That's
it all
an inside
up.
job.
I'm trying to sum it all up.
Go ahead.
So, he's been married by 11 years.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
My question is to you: what if you was dating, you know, an officer and she was transporting a guy and she ended up sleeping with this guy 3 times and it's all over the news?
Okay.
And everything. Would you, and y'all have kids together and everything, would you cut her off like cold turkey, or would you stand behind her and support her?
No, she out of here.
I'm gonna leave that alone.
Yeah, we out of here. You think you'll leave it alone?
Leave that alone.
So you go cold turkey. You won't you go cold turkey.
Boy, y'all dancing tonight, boy. Y'all dancing. I asked you for you. It's done.
It's done.
We out of here.
So you won't be like, even though you won't put money on her books or she locked up, or you won't put no money, you just won't.
We done.
You done.
Because you did what you did. Not only did you embarrass yourself, but you embarrassed our family. Like, we done. We out of here. You and him can be cellmates. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I can answer that. I ain't gonna tap dance. We done.
So cold turkey.
Cold turkey, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
We done. What about you? Is this a strange question?
Yeah, I'm done. I'm done.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm done.
You won't put no money on
her?
her?
Heard about that, huh?
I'm done. But it cause certain people say that y'all had that type of y'all been together for like 11 years. You know, y'all had that type of connection.
What connection?
You know,
what connection? That she could smash inmates?
No,
That's really not my business. You get what I'm saying? That's how I come to work. Like, you know, whatever you do, that's your personal business. You get what I'm saying? We're only co-workers. So whatever you do on your leisure, your time, that's on you. You know, that's why I say I don't have no comment for it, because he made that decision to sleep with that inmate. So I'm gonna leave it at that. I don't know what they went through at their household.
Well, I'm not talking about. I'm just talking about if they was, you know, your wife.
Yeah. I don't know what I would do. You know, I have to be in that situation to understand what I would do.
Yeah.
But y'all been talking for 11 years. You won't be like, even though y'all have that chemistry like that, even though they made a mistake or whatever.
Yeah, we'll be done. But
You'll be done?
Yeah, I got one more question. A question of the night, I guess. What I talked to you about earlier. I ain't talked to you about it, but I talked to you about it. Let me see how the best way I can say this. If you were married, right, and you got a divorce, and you know they had, you know, your ex-wife, because you're divorced, has kids. You've known them for years.
Are they your kids?
Huh? No, they're your ex-wife kids.
Okay,
so you're step kids.
Okay, go ahead.
You go into a new situation.
Okay.
You still take care of the kids because you know them. They call you daddy. You know what I'm saying? So you still talk to them. But you're in a new relationship.
Okay.
Wait, hold on, let me finish. Your girlfriend, you trying to cut me off, you ain't finished. Your girlfriend don't want you to continue seeing or taking care of these kids.
That ain't no problem.
So she give you an ultimatum, like, you know, matter of fact, she don't give you an ultimatum. She just leaves you because she says she can't deal with it.
Okay.
So would you guys in that situation, what you guys would do?
There won't be no sweat on my back. They're damn kids.
You don't have the beat time.
I ain't got nothing, man. I ain't got nothing.
How long y'all was married?
Let's say 8 years. 8 years. Let's say 8 years.
They ain't my kids.
That's terrible.
That's it. Boy.
I'll give you plenty of scenarios. You know.
So you out of there?
Yeah, they ain't my kids.
And they still call you daddy. So that's it.
They're not really my kids. If I leave, somebody else gonna be called daddy too.
Whoa.
Wow.
Huh?
That's the way it is.
TJ, what about you, man? What about you, man?
I mean, if the kids, like I told you, if the kids call me, I answer the phone and I talk to them. Yeah, that's what it is, huh? You know, it's rough, ain't it? Whoa, she lose a cat.
So you'll come by and see the kids? You'll come by and see the kids?
I'm not coming by the house. Oh, I ain't trying to have buddy come out with it, you know what I'm saying? He probably got a robe on. She bought you. You know what I'm saying? He come out with his boxes and everything. Hey, we'll come around here and see my kid. Wait, what?
You say you gonna come around and get the rest of your stuff?
You gonna get rid of your stuff, man. Gonna get this peanut butter out there.
Yeah, when you pack your stuff up, hey, don't shove that bag out there.
So what you doing then? So you yes, no?
No, I won't. But if the kids call me, I'll pick the phone and talk to them.
So so
they're not
okay. So are you?
My number.
So are you gonna stop on the sake of the divorce, or are you gonna stop on the sake of your new relationship?
Nah, the new relationship, if she don't feel comfortable, then I gotta cut it off.
Yeah, but would it be for her or would it be for you? Well, that's what I'm asking.
The new.
Yeah, would you cut off because your new girlfriend? It'll be for her. You would do it for you.
For me, it ain't my kids, dog. You know.
Oh my goodness.
It's a hard situation to be on, real talk, because you started to build an attachment with the kids. You start building a relationship with the kid. The kid become a part of your life. You picking the kid up from school. You doing homework. You doing cooking for the kid. You doing all the extra activities with the kid.
Basically, you running.
Yeah.
No, you ain't really running. It's the fact that reality kick in, and they not really your kids. Mm-hmm. You just helping support the kids financially. You giving them moral support. You know, you talking to them. You know, you just keeping them company.
And also, I've got to say, I'm sorry. Also, their dad is not around. Like one dad is in jail, another one's locked up.
She got a lot of kids. By
you gotta get back two different. What's
going on?
I ain't trying to be number 3, right?
But what if it's one dad and he's dead?
I mean, which is I understand.
Well, that's a different situation. The kids have nobody to go to, so the mom need to be humble. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You can't go back though. But ain't nobody to go to.
But you been around the kids 8 years.
Right.
You develop some type. You become attached to them. Mm-hmm. So is it going to be really hard for you to detach yourself from the kids? You know, because it didn't work out with the mom.
Yeah. If you've been with them for years, it's going to be hard.
It's going to be hard
unless you had no relationship with the kids. It's not going to be hard.
Like you just see them go in the room. Like
it's hard to be with a woman. I don't care what color they are. What they got going on.
It don't matter what color you.
If you with a woman and she have kids, mm-hmm. and you come by there seeing the girl every day, the lady every day, you bringing her food or whatever you doing, you taking out whatever. That kid belongs a part of your life too. You gonna take that kid.
You gonna yep.
She gonna come along or whatever. She can say the kid is 18 years old. Okay, she in the room, but she gonna make sure you bring her daughter or son back something to eat when they go out to eat. You gotta make sure that JJ get some eat.
18 years old, you're an adult. You get your own damn food. I'm not bringing no 18 on no food.
They still
you should be working.
18?
Yes.
They had a scenario like that at work. Okay, they had a scenario like this at work.
Can't wear no 14, man.
Say you meet a young lady. let's say X. I'm gonna use your name as X. X has a son, 25 years old.
Okay.
That's a problem right there.
Hold on, let me finish. 25 years old. He works at the mall at Foot Locker. We just gonna use this scenario.
Okay.
He works at Foot Locker. All right, he lives at home with X.
He's still in the shoes. Go ahead.
Okay. He there. He's 25 years old.
Mm-hmm.
He still live at home. He work about 20 hours at Foot Locker. He don't go to school. That's just what he do.
Mm-hmm.
Now, you move in with her. Okay? Now, y'all want to expand y'all family and move to a bigger house.
This sounds like baby boy.
Do you leave this dude and tell him he got to get out? Or do you continue to support him?
Woo. Hold on, you were supporting him before you moved in?
No, say you moved in.
Yeah.
The kid, you paying the bills or whatever.
Yeah.
But then, you just get tired of that. You want to move somewhere else and get a bigger house or whatever you want to do.
Yeah.
Do you leave that kid and say he got to go stay with his grandma or somebody else? Or how you put your foot down in a situation like that as a man?
Yo, man.
Yeah, how you do that?
I'm trying to figure out how you put your foot down.
I don't know, man. That dude might shoot you. 25 years old?
Yeah.
I don't know, man. He might say, this is my mama house. I ain't going nowhere. You know what I'm saying?
What you gonna do then?
You know what I'm saying? Man, I don't know, man. That sounds like some baby boy stuff right there.
You know, it's kind of tough because
You can get a piece. You get a newspaper and circle some places where you can find it.
I'm gonna just use, we're of age. You know, we're up in age.
There you go.
Most people gonna have kids that we meet.
You know
that already.
Yeah.
But just say your age. I ain't gonna say your age. Say somebody got a kid.
I'm 40. I'm proud of it.
20 years old. 22
Yeah,
years old.
I ain't gonna say your age. I'm 40. I'm proud.
22 years old. Okay. 22 years old. You coming in there. You meet. You doing your thing. Now she come in.
What thing we doing?
No, I'm saying you have to take. You gotta want to be funny, man. I'm gonna say this guy want to be funny. I'm done with it.
You can do a lot of things. Go ahead. I'm done with it. Go ahead, man. Go ahead.
You paying for your son to go to school. He doing the right thing.
Mm-hmm.
But she wants to move. You live in an apartment. She live in a house. But y'all want to get together and move into a house.
Okay.
What do you do with your son? You leave him there and tell her, hey, bro, you got to keep paying the rent at this apartment.
How old is my son?
I just told you, 20-something years old.
20-something years old? Man, you got to have a discussion. You got to see where his head is at. Like, what do you plan on doing in the future?
What if you can't afford it? What would you do? You leave him? Tell him
Nah, I wouldn't leave him.
You bring him?
I'll bring him. I'll ask her, see what's up, how she feel about it if he decides.
What if she don't?
Huh?
What if she don't? She don't say, no, I want just me and you at this house.
That's tough, man. Like you said earlier, that's tough.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
That's a tough cookie. That's what people go through in life.
All the time.
Like that.
Because even though he's 22 years old and he has a job, maybe he can't afford all that stuff by himself.
Yeah.
So that's tough. You would want to bring him with you, and then hopefully you and your girl can have that conversation. Like, look, he can live with us for a little while, and whatever.
But the problem is, I think I heard one pastor said that with us, per se, black people,
it wasn't Cliff Dollar, was it?
I think it was. I don't know. He said when the kids turn 18, especially for men, when they turn 18 years old, automatically we learn as a black culture to kick them out of the house. They need to get
we talked about that before.
But they said they were saying that they especially the young men just start learning how to be a man at 18 years old.
Yeah.
Instead of you just pushing them out. Get influenced by.
Yeah, we talked about that before. Like in black culture, I never agree with that. Like you said, you just start to be a man, and that's when they need your help the most.
Yeah.
I was talking to an inmate today about the same kind of scenario. We was talking about black people supporting each other, like the father figures in the household supporting their kids.
Mm-hmm.
Most black parents don't support their kids at a young age. I'm gonna give you a scenario what he told me.
Mm.
Black parents at a young age have a lot of stuff going on. They have a mediocre job, and they have to work a lot.
Mm-hmm.
They have to work a lot. Take our grandparents, for instance. That's what he said. Take our grandparents, for instance. They really ain't had no good jobs.
Mm-hmm.
They ain't really had no good job. They went to work, did a whole bunch of hours, came home nighttime, made sure the food was on the table, did what they had to do, and that's it. They didn't make sure you did your homework. They didn't make sure you did what you had to do. All you had to do was clean up that kitchen. Their food was there. You go to sleep, you take a shower, you go to bed. That's it. Mm-hmm. They didn't care about that stuff because they weren't educated in, let's sit down, everybody, you sit over here, you sit over here, you had little JJ with his homework, you had little Ray with his homework, and everybody help each other.
So what do the white people do?
White people, I don't want to say that they better off than us, but they have more outlets than us. As far as they parents kind of put in the foundation that school is important, education is important at a young age. So they already have a college fund set up. So once they finish high school, you go to college or go to a trade or you go to military. That's it. Most black people, we don't really like school. Once we reach of age, we don't like school. We go to high school, we just play around, we graduate, and we get a pat on our back and we move on, and now we dealing with regular life. Whether we want to go to college or whether we go to whatever we want to do. Mm-hmm. That's it. We ain't trying to look beyond that point. His scenario was, if they give a black young kid $50,000 and say, go to school, open up an IRA, or put rims on the car, what you think they're gonna do?
They're not gonna put rims on the car. I'm not gonna believe that.
Come on, man.
I'm not gonna believe that.
Most young black people don't know what IRA is.
You getting your Uncle Ruckus on right now. I'm not gonna say
that.
I'm not really. But you know what I'm saying? Not really. I ain't gonna sit up in front.
You know IRA is?
For investments.
Yeah.
Okay, I know that much. I know that much, but
most people, as a young kid, that's the scenario he gave me. You give them that money, first thing they're gonna do, go to the club, go blow the money, go buy a Dunk or Chevy, whatever they want to do.
Why they gotta buy a Dunk or
That's just
Chevy?
what they do. They gonna go buy a Chomp, And that's the lifestyle they want to live.
But you know what?
Be realistic.
No. Okay, I agree with you as far as they'll blow the money.
Be
you know
realistic.
What I'm saying?
They're not going to invest because black people are not trained to invest in their age.
We don't know about it. Like you said, like white people, I feel like they are better off. Like they know off rip when they finish high school, they know by the time they're in middle school, they got money to go. They have money to go to college. Yeah. We don't. You know what I'm saying? So they already know. All I gotta do is finish high school, and then money's there. Yeah. Even if I don't go to college, I still got a trust fund.
White people have a sense of direction. Black people, we just jump from job to job to job to job. Look at most of us. We don't have several jobs. Most white people, you ask them, they had 2 or 3 jobs possible. Yeah. Think about it.
Yeah.
Think about it. I don't even know.
I'm not going to even.
A crazy amount of jobs.
I can't keep counting.
I'm pretty sure you probably have.
3.
We all have.
3?
Okay. 3 jobs.
3 jobs?
Damn.
I had more than 3 jobs in one year.
I remember that.
I remember that too.
I worked 3 jobs at one time.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, I probably did it 1 year too.
2 full-time jobs.
Yeah, me too.
Listen, I worked 2 jobs 3 times in my life, so add that up.
You see what I'm saying? I don't have plenty.
But do you guys think in 2019 that black parents are not teaching their kids to go to college? Like back then when we were growing up,
I don't think so.
But now,
I won't say that they're not teaching them.
I think they are because they see the importance of going to college and better educating themselves. But I also think they look at it like the financial situation. Like if your kid is 17 years old or 18 years old, prepared in 12th grade, prepared to go to college. Mm-hmm. Now you're looking at your financial situation. Like how the heck I'm going to pay for this kid to go to college if I'm barely above broke? Like
now there's so many different resources and scholarships.
It's grants and scholarships.
But say your kid don't have the grades to do that.
You don't need grades to get a scholarship. You can be first generation. They have a lot of scholarships for a lot of different things. Like y'all didn't go to college, but y'all kids can get a first generation scholarship.
We did go to college.
Yeah. I did.
We finished. You graduated. I'm not saying to say
actually
Kanye, college dropout.
Completed.
Yeah, I completed.
But you don't have to just have good grades. You can have scholarships for everything now.
I think they telling the kids about it because they don't want the kids to go through what they went through.
I think they probably tell them, but I don't think they probably properly prepare them to go to college. At a young age, listen, at a young age, at 10, 11 years old, the kids should already be programmed and know what they want to do for their career path.
At 10?
10, 11 years old, they should know. You can't wait till you're 15, 16 years old to say, I want to be a police officer.
That's too early. You know, kids.
They already know. That's why they're in the magnet programs. They're in certain programs.
At 10 years old?
Yes.
You know what I mean? Times a kid changes at 10 years old?
But kids, college students, they change their major all the time.
Right. So 10 years old, that's early.
Yes. That's why you got to
You really don't know till your junior year probably.
Listen, I got a doctor friend I was telling you about.
Yeah.
He a surgeon. All right, he deal with orthopedics, knee surgery, all that other stuff he deal with. He makes buku amount of money.
Of course.
His daughter want to be a baker. He trained his daughter. His daughter 8 years old. Mm-hmm. He taking his daughter to science programs so she can become a neurosurgeon like him. The reason why, in baking, you can't really make that much money. In baking, you can't go to college. That's something you just pick up along the way.
It depends on what you're baking, though.
You ain't going to college for no baking. You ain't going to college.
Culinary school.
That's what I'm saying.
She
go but she can open up her own business.
I understand that. She can open up the business without even going to school.
Right, but she can make money.
That, but what he's saying is he already got a fund for her to
okay, so she 8 years old, right?
Yeah.
So you think by the time she 8 to 16, it's a chance that she won't change her mind?
Not if he train her properly.
He can train all she want to, but it's a decision she got to make.
He buy her science stuff, taking all kind of science programs.
And she can still change her mind.
She might do.
Because she may know what? She may feel like it's a lot of pressure put on me.
She might do. But she, he was telling me that she good in school or whatever, so he trying to, do that. He got a son. His son don't really want to do nothing like that.
There's always one in the family.
His son just like a whatever.
You don't know. How old is his son?
So about 15, 16. His son like a whatever type of dude. He boxed, but he don't really want to do outside activities.
It might be too late for him. He's 15. He might be gone. I'm just gonna be honest. I don't mean to crush your dreams, but at 15, he might be done. He might be.
They are.
He's more pot, though.
I be teasing him like I say, dog, you're a suburban family because he's well off, but he put himself through school. You get what I'm saying? He's from New York. He put himself through school.
Hustling.
Yeah. So he did, the odds and ends job like New Yorkers do.
Right.
To put himself through school. That's what he did. So he know the hustle. Mm-hmm. So his family lived a life that probably we would dream of. Son probably never got to work. The daughter probably never really got to work. Mm. You get what I'm saying? He put up at a Porsche dealership, driving down the street, saw a Porsche on the side, pulled over, told the wife, come get the other car. He gonna go get a new car.
Jeez.
Tell the man, I don't care, I want this car right here. I had the paperwork for him. I'll be back in an hour.
I bet his credit was good too.
He brought the car cash. He ain't had no credit.
Okay.
It's straight up just like that.
Yo, man.
You see what I'm saying? That's a privilege.
He hiring?
No, if he hiring, but he'll cool dude. You know? But there's a dude that I just like to pick his brain. You get what I'm saying? He's a brother. And I just like
Oh, he a brother? Whoa, he messed me up. I thought he was white. I was about to say
I'll show you a picture of him when we're done. He's a brother. He's a real cool dude.
Yeah.
You know what
I
I'm
was
saying?
gonna say you need a white guy on your side.
Yeah.
Pick their brain.
Yeah. But I got a white guy too for that.
You gotta have one, man.
But he's a good brother.
That's who told Todd about these investments that you were talking about earlier.
He really care about black people. Like, he really, when he go into a business, he only wanted black people to help him. When he went to that Porsche dealership, he found the darkest brother and told the darkest brother to come help him. Serious.
Wow.
That's the car he wanted.
That's
He walked
what's up.
around. Nah, I don't need no help. I don't need no help. So he saw that brother and told him so he can get that commission.
That's what's up, man. We gonna leave it off on that. That's good, man. Good podcast, fellas. Want to tell you guys, as always, you can listen to us on the Anchor app, and on the Anchor app, you can leave comments. Also on YouTube, leave comments. You can be honest, good, bad, whatever how you feel. Let us know what you think. Leave comments. Subscribe to YouTube. And as usual, when the new episode is posted, that you'll get a notification. You know, tell us what you think. Also, Spotify. We're on Spotify. iTunes users. We're on iTunes, Overcast, Radio Public. We're on 9 different platforms. So you can check us out. And like I said, give us your honest opinion of what you think. All right, fellas, man. Anything else before we close out?
Go back to ways.
I'm sorry? Nah, we done with that. Also, again, I want to close out saying it is April. It is Autism Awareness Month. And also, I want to say again, rest in peace to Nipsey Hussle, and prayers and condolences go out to his family. All right, it's the Railcast, and we out.
We out.
Tap dancers.